I'm so scared.
Laura, you're the only one I like. I want you to know that. You're the only one I like as a person.
I'm aware.
Josh doesn't know what to do with his hands. Hey, welcome back. Oh, it's Sunday, which means
Sunday.
Thank you. Which means it's time for a Distant Star, episode 29. 29.
Oh my god, we've almost been doing this for a month.
Pointed Allies. The name is Pointed Allies. Yeah, I'm mad at Morgan for that too. Thank you, Phil. I hate you all at the end. So hey, what happened last week, Audie?
Well, we went as we were deep in the forest. We had found ourselves in a nest of what we all believed strongly to be dragon eggs. And that's where we left off, but there was a disturbance. Someone, we could see them out there in the woods looking at us. And Sunshine and I, we chased them, and we caught one of them. Sunshine made him stop in his tracks with his magical abilities, and then they restrained him, but I kept running. I kept running after the other guy, and so did Steve. And we stopped because we saw an entire encampment of interlopers. And before we could raise the alarm to the others, Steve found out that there had always been an arrow in his arm. It was fascinating. We had never seen it there before, but as if by magic, it was there. And but this sudden epiphany, it awakened something inside of Steve, a deep rage, and he went to take it out on the others, and I totally did expect him to run in there, just like that, like screaming something about some Leonard Jeffries, I don't know. Anyway, so I chased in after him, and we fought many bad guys all by ourselves. The others showed up and watched, except Guy was of no help, and Tiddly was basically standing back, not getting hit, pretending to shoot at things. And when in the midst of the battle, we were also, us and our adversaries were both attacked by giant fucking rock elementals, and they were real dicks. They kept hitting me in the back of the head. I'm like, I'm fucking busy here. Do you mind? And like, it was hard. It was really hard. We were between rock and hard place, and we emerged victorious, despite the fact that Steve decided that instead of fighting for a while, he wanted to do like jumping like acrobatics over the fire to look all cool. But he caught on fire. It went horribly for him. I would have laughed, but I kept getting stabbed and smashed, so it was very distracting from the comedic moment. And we won, and when we returned, beaten and broken, except for Tiddly, and we found that Guy was gone. He was gone, and Sunshine talked to the trees.
What?
Oh no, he didn't talk to the trees. He talked to some kind of rodents.
No, the tree. Yes, you asked where Guy went. The tree guy told you.
Yeah, I did that.
We're going to do nose goes at noon from now on, so if Phil gets it, he can write it down.
I think Phil's confusing a bit with Wednesday.
Am I allowed to call bingo yet? I have Phil bingo. Bad joke, bad accent, another bad joke, wrong information, and freeze.
Maybe when I do it.
Everybody shut up. Keep going, Phil.
So he talked to the tree. The tree said that there was another short person that showed up to talk to Guy. They had an angry conversation and they left without saying anything else to them. The man that was tied up, we asked him what happened, who he worked for. He wouldn't tell us shit. He said he would rather die. So Sunshine burnt the entire lower portion of his body below the neck to a crisp, and then we removed the head, and Rainbow took it. And we headed back to the academy.
Nope.
We talked to the giant Godzilla creature.
Right, yes, giant crocodile god of nature showed up, and it was very scary. I tried to block that out of my memory. And we got him to move the eggs and let us go.
Yeah, that's the gist of what happened.
Yeah. He also threatened to eat you, but
several times.
He threatened anything.
One other thing is Daisy was knocked out. We believe, by what we were told, she got knocked out by a poison dart by whoever Guy's friend / argument companion was.
Argument companion.
We did not run proper analysis on the dart to determine whether it was from the mimosa tree or from the red fungus burying Akala.
All of my dating experience from my early 20s can be summed up in argument companions.
Can I just pass a vote real quick?
Yes.
Can Audie never do nose goes and
No.
recap again?
I vote in favor.
He just
Veto.
made a terrible joke.
All right.
Another one, like 7 of them.
All right.
Does that anyway?
So after the king, god of nature, whatever, the crocodile thing made the stuff go away. Earthquake happened. Y'all sprinted. Ended up back at the academy. We'll pick it up exactly there. Steve, if you don't remember, you're carrying Daisy because she was still very groggy from her drugged experience.
I would look to make sure Steve still has Daisy and didn't forget her somewhere.
Wait, you're not my sub.
You're doing fine. Let's keep going.
Okay, yeah.
You're
everybody,
at the edge of the forest on academy grounds at this point.
Okay, let's take Daisy to the infirmary. Rainbow, you remember where that is? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, would you be all right taking them there if I run up to the headmaster's office and speak to her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you want me to
Steve,
tell
with
her?
me.
Anything you want me to tell her before I go?
Maybe that we should find Guy.
Yeah,
He's still out there, as far as we know.
right. We don't know where he is. He left. That's all we know.
I mean, see something.
I mean, we really need to find Guy, but I feel like we could use a nap first.
I could talk with him like I'm gonna talk with this deadhead, but not until tomorrow.
Say, if I know one thing about my best friend, he'll always find his way back. He's like a dog.
He is just like Lassie.
All right. Well, whoever needs to go to the infirmary, go there. Infirmary. Why am I having a hard time saying that?
I don't know.
Infirmary.
I'm throwing like an
Infirmary.
extra R. Infirmary.
Who's all going to the infirmary? 1, 2, 3. Tiddly, you didn't get hit at all, so you're fine.
Just
Are
Tiddly
you
and
going to
me
go
are going.
with Sunshine then? Tiddly?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So you separate. Luckily, there's a Hanover in each group, so you know exactly where you're going. I'm going to have the people with Daisy go ahead and roll insight real quick.
Insight. Very well.
Five.
24.
There you go.
What a divergence there between.
But they completely expected divergence.
Rainbow. Daisy is still totally cool with Steve carrying her, just because she perked up during the excitement of, my God, there's an earthquake and the forest is falling down. But she's, now that that sort of adrenaline has passed, you can see that she's still struggling with the whatever was on that dart that hit her in the neck. She's still struggling with the effects of that. And you see her pawing at something in her satchel pocket that she seems very confused about, but she can't seem to like make her hands work right.
Hey, Daisy. You
Yeah.
got something weird in your pocket?
I don't. Yes.
Do you want me to get it for you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I get it out.
Inside, she sort of indicates to you what it is, because inside there's a lot of stuff in this satchel, right? But you immediately recognize one thing, and that is a folded parchment that has Guy written big on it.
Well, I'm gonna take that.
It's one part of it is torn and looped around a little vial at the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Okay. Opening it, you see it's a letter.
I shall read it.
Want me to read it?
Luke, do you just want? Yeah, you just want to read it.
And magically, I hear in my head, as if
sorry,
Guy
gotta bring
were
it back
reading
up.
it to me.
A monologue.
Rainbow. Eggs are safe for now. Get the trees to take them away. Let the boys tire themselves out on those thugs so they might be able to think later. I'm going ahead to help a friend and hopefully stop more from coming. I'll explain more if I can without getting others killed. Guy.
First of all, how did he know I would find this? Second of all,
It was a good guess. It was
And
your
then
name.
there's a little
At the bottom, written in handwriting that is clearly different.
the
The
vial should help with any headaches you have from being knocked out. Sorry.
hey Daisy, drink this.
well, I don't just drink things.
The note, the letter says it helps with the headaches from being knocked out.
Okay, thank you. I changed my
Hey.
mind. I want that.
I don't want you to drink. I changed my mind. I want the healer to look at it first.
Okay. But if it helps, can I have it, please?
Yes, if it helps, you can have it. But I
Okay.
want her to make sure that it's not toxic first.
I'm gonna puke. I think I'm dying. Oh, God.
Oh no! Oh man! My sub wouldn't do this.
It feels like graduation.
I'm we in the infirmary yet?
Yes. You've arrived in the infirmary.
I find a bed
Mm-hmm.
and I say, I'm going to lie in this now.
One frame, Family Guy fall into the bed. Handing off Daisy, laying Daisy down. There's a couple of healers on site. They're interested. Rainbow, do you bring their attention to the thing in the vial?
Yeah.
Okay. One of them takes him over to a chemistry set and takes a small syringe, pulls it out, and runs it over a couple of different kinds of leaves. You can see it changes color based on... go ahead and roll Arcana real quick.
Hey, don't eat that.
I'll do
Yes,
what I
ma'am.
want, okay? So let's just chill out.
Oh, that's a 10.
Yeah, you know, chemistry.
Potions weren't my strong suit.
Yeah. They had this douchebag who tried to act all heroic, but he was really just an incel. Snape was just a fucking incel.
Like, he was kind of evil the whole time, but
Yeah.
they tried to make some kind of redeemable story arc for him, but really he was just a stalker and creepy and abusive the entire time. So yeah, I didn't like potions.
The healer informs you that this is basically a liquid version of remove condition.
So can she have it?
Seems safe.
Hey Daisy, you can drink it now.
Okay. My hands don't work. Can you help me?
I got it.
All right.
Steve drinks it.
Oh God.
I'm just imagining Steve's holding her like I hold my baby. I'm just like, how do I do the bottle? Is this right?
Right.
The trick is when you get the whole thing down with one hand. That's when you really have made it. The it takes a few minutes, but yes, she comes around. Until after that, you can go ahead all and take a short rest if you so choose.
A short rest.
Until you decide if you decide later to take a long rest, that's fine. But for
That's
now, you
not
can go
counting
ahead.
me in sunshine, right?
No.
Okay.
We'll cut to Sunshine and Tiddly now. You have made it to the Natasha's office, the dean.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yes.
Sunshine Hanover.
Oh, hello, Sunshine. And your friend, I don't remember your name. It's fine.
Tiddly.
John,
Tiddly winks.
where's the rest of your group?
I assume we entered the room and closed the door,
Sure.
right?
Oh,
I'm
God.
just gonna real quick just check the wards are still up, that nobody can hear us.
Yes.
Okay. They are in the infirmary. Infirmary with.
Just say
Daisy.
nurse's office.
Okay, they're in the nurse's office with Daisy.
Where did Josh go?
I don't know. He went to the infirmary.
Okay. It's a long way to the infirmary.
Yep. So I would explain. I guess I can do this in character, actually. So we went into the forest. We had a lot of trouble initially finding where we were at. We figured out the forest was shifting and moving around. That's the problem that everyone's been having, trying to find the Congress.
I had assumed as much, yes.
Well, we found the Congress eventually when we spoke to a trio of treants.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. Sorry. Yes, you heard me correctly, and I'm not wrong. They were treants. Daisy can confirm this when she...
You mean talking fucking trees?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they were big. So we spoke to them, and they let us, and let's be honest here, they let us go to the Congress, where we found what the forest was protecting.
Which was?
Is she sitting down?
No, she'd be like leaning against her desk, sort of.
You might want to sit down for this.
Okay. She sits down on top of the desk.
It was 5 eggs that were dragon eggs. Are dragon eggs.
I don't mean to question you, but are you sure?
I'm certain. This is gonna get weirder.
It gets weirder?
Yeah. So after we identified the eggs,
Hold on a second. She walks.
Yeah, exactly.
She walks over to a cabinet, opens it, pulls out a bottle of something, starts pouring it. Continue.
Yeah, I'll take one as well, please, if you're pouring them out.
Tiddly.
He just waves. She offers him a drink, and he just goes, "Hi."
Present.
Present.
So when after we confirmed that they were dragon eggs,
Steve, you having problems, bud?
yeah, he's having.
My internet's been really shitty the last 2 days.
That's too bad.
Um,
You could throw up Zoom on your phone.
We realized that we were being watched by two men. We tried to subdue them, and we ended up getting in a fight with approximately a dozen or so. I don't know what they were, honestly. They weren't interested in talking.
Just there in the forest?
Yeah.
They look like
They
rogues.
set up. What's that, Tiddly?
They look like rogues.
Thugs.
Yeah, thugs. I think they were local ones, just judging by them, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Very
The
good.
only name I got was Jam.
And preserve.
Yeah, that was his brother. So we ended up defeating them along with some forest elements that decided to kick our ass. But we defeated them. Unfortunately, we weren't able to learn much from them, really. And that's when we met nature. Tiddly, feel free to jump in here about this, because this is hard to describe. Imagine a crocodile that stands on 2 feet that's like 40 feet tall.
Wait, are you speaking of one of the kings?
Would I know anything about that?
Maybe rumors. Actually, both of you would probably have heard rumors because you've been around this area. The kings are like, they got really big dire crocs in the swamp, and it's like one family specifically. Like you could trace their lineage or whatever. They're just big dire crocs that live in the swamp. But this is clearly not a crocodile, right? This is
Do
something
dire
else.
crocs stand on 2 feet?
No, or have arms that have thumbs.
Okay. This was different from a king. This was sentient. Spoke to us, actually.
My God, you were right. It gets weirder.
Yeah, it was it's a very, very strange.
Okay,
Thanks.
so what did it
Out of-
speak to? Go ahead.
Out of character, didn't it just basically hiss to us? Wasn't Rainbow the only one that could hear him?
No, it started to speak so that you could all understand.
Okay.
Yeah, it did growl at us quite a bit, though.
Yeah.
We spoke to it about it not eating us, first of all.
Good first call.
Yeah. We spoke to it about we didn't want to harm the eggs. We wanted to help.
It was
And
protecting the eggs as well.
It seems like the entire forest is protecting the eggs. That's the whole. It's from what this is my interpretation of the events, but it seems like that's why they were making people get lost trying to find the Congress, because that's where the eggs were. So, I think we convinced nature. I don't know. That's what look, that's what the trees called him, nature. So I don't have another name for him. But it seems like we convinced him to move the eggs. So as far as the original problem, us not being able to find Congress, I believe that's been solved.
I'm gonna agree with you with the whole forest trying to protect those eggs.
You're right. That's the impression that
Yeah,
it
I
kinda
mean,
gave
based
off.
on trying to even get there in the first place,
Yeah.
I still don't understand how anything happened.
Do you want to know the most upsetting thing in the story you just told me?
Sure.
You found a whole camp of people
Yes.
trying to... Did they know of the eggs?
Like I said, they didn't. They literally were rather willing to die than talk.
Well, we can ask one of their heads.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you're aware that there are spells to speak with.
Yes, illegal... Oh, all right. I'm just going to pretend that I didn't just say that. Oh, fuck. It's your sister, isn't it? God damn it.
Well, it's not me.
I don't know how to magic.
In any, well, I guess I'm the one that killed him, so I did that. In any case, I am concerned about them as well. They seem very, very capable, and they were able to set up a camp in that forest where, honestly, we were getting turned around all the time in there. And I don't know how they were stopping themselves from being attacked by the forest. So I think you're correct to be concerned, but I don't believe there's anyone from that camp that survived.
I think one of them ran, but
Sorry, I didn't say that. Nature ate him, he said.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was... there was a small...
But the fact that they were so close to the eggs makes me think that they don't really care that they were there, based on the fact that we were trying to find them and the forest kept moving us.
It's possible. I don't know if they were able to get them. I don't know.
So what's the plan now? Are you heading back into Doucette?
If possible, we'd like to rest here.
Of course, of course.
We're all very tired.
Is Daisy
that-
okay?
Oh, I forgot to mention that one of our compatriots disappeared in the fight, and apparently he was taken. I don't know the circumstances of his leaving, but Daisy was hit by some sort of poison dart. It appears to be non-lethal poison, just knockout. I used lesser restoration on it, so that at least should have taken the edge off of it. But Rainbow's with her right now, taking her to the infirmary.
I would very much like to go do that as well.
Thank you, by the way, for you too. Yeah, I have no problem sitting there either. I'd say as I chugged the last of the whiskey or whatever she gave.
Yes, let's head that way.
As we're going there, I want to kind of just say to Tiddly, I'm not really hiding it from her, what I'm saying. I'm just speaking to him. Tiddly, you're pretty skilled at like getting through woods and stuff, right?
Yeah.
How did they manage to not get attacked by the forest, you know? You have any idea?
Tiddly, would you like to roll nature or roll survival? And
I can roll survival.
And I can give you a good answer
Survival.
if you do well.
Well, is natural 20 good?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 24, but natural 20.
You've been thinking about this too. Why didn't the trees go after them? And then you remembered that there was like an excessive amount of cooking fires. You assume that they kept those fires up as deterrent.
So, as to like make the forest not think they're doing that?
No, to keep it's trees that they were afraid of, so.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Go ahead and say that in character, Tiddly.
So, I think they were using they had a bunch of fires.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what they were trying to do here was, I guess, show the forest to its boss by.
Oh, they had the fires as sort of a ring to keep the
kind of like just
trees back.
Pretty much. Just to hold everything back and be like, we will burn you.
Yeah, if I remember right, nature did seem quite upset about that they had lit fires.
Well, good thing we didn't tell him Steve made it worse.
Yeah. Or that I, use fire spells too.
Yeah. It's fine. It was for the good of the eggs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, those eggs might hatch and breathe fire, but
yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure they breathe trees.
I don't know. What is it? Somebody look up chromatic gold dragon. What do they breathe?
I would like to see something breathe like nature as it's.
You ever see the Grand Theft Auto mods where they have guns that just shoot cars?
Yeah.
I just imagine a dragon just shooting trees.
I like the one I like is the one that shoots blue whales, where you can shoot blue whales at people, and then there's just like a beached whale flopping around.
Okay, so I think we're headed to the infirmary.
Yes. You all arrive. Audie's asleep.
Anyone got a marker?
You ask that. One of the healers looks up. We don't believe so.
Good enough for me. So I assume I'm sorry, I forgot the headmaster's name.
Natasha.
I assume Natasha would go up to Daisy, and I assume Rainbow's still there.
Yes. At this point, Daisy's perked up quite a bit, actually.
Brother, read this.
Okay. I hand it back to her. So, don't attack on sight, I guess.
At least until he has time to explain.
I better make sure to tell Audie that when he wakes up.
Yeah. That's why I handed it to you.
You squirmy little shit.
It's like he's choking his pillow, thinking it's guy.
I've never slept better. I don't understand.
You choose to tell me that, or am I still going to shoot him with another arrow?
I'll show it to you too if you walk in, because you're awake. Audie's just not awake.
Uh-oh.
I read it out loud to Steve, since, reading.
I can read. Sometimes.
He can definitely read the contents of a Subway menu.
Yeah, Steve reads sandwiches like 8 times a day.
Me just
Reading
Did
tell
you
and
me,
say
eating are the
reads
same
or
thing.
breathes sandwiches?
Steve can read wingdings.
me just talking to the nurse. Okay, so we were at this big fight, and then my friend won, and then I bet a sandwich, and then they gave me like this 6-foot sandwich, and then I made my friend over there sleeping carry it part of the way, and I ate it for like 2 days.
You've already told me this story 3 times.
Where are we?
Steve got hit on the head a little bit.
I'm applying burn ointment to your chest.
Oh shit! When did that get there?
Do you want to long rest or no?
I would like to.
I mean, I would very much like to sleep.
I won't say no.
It's near the end of the day, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty late anyway.
If they
You got to keep in mind that the being in Doucette was yesterday. It's been a full couple of days for you guys.
Okay, then yes, we definitely like to take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, long rest.
Can we sleep here, or is that cool?
Of course, yes. I
Sick.
will have food sent up.
Much appreciated.
I'm gonna pass out.
Daisy, I'd like to speak to you in my office if you do not mind. If you're feeling better. Yeah, I am. Fantastic. Long rest.
Yay, I can cast spells again.
I know.
I can eat crepes again.
I was really impressed that I got all my hit points and abilities back from the short rest.
Do I want to change out my spells?
I this is behind the veil, but I want to tell you guys. I just messaged Luke and said you have a point of exhaustion. Also, your character has a point of exhaustion.
What? Oh shit! I'm playing this time. I'm playing this week.
You were trying to play last week from the hospital. You weirdo.
Yeah.
All right, next morning. You are fed. You're given facilities to bathe and wash your things. And Natasha meets you at the front of the academy. You're sort of at walking the halls. You're sort of the talk of the school. People are talking about how the earthquake in the forest was something you did, and there's all manner of rumors being spit around. None of them are close, but
Sunshine's very dignified as he walks out of the academy. Who's he kidding? He loves all the rumors.
Uh-oh. Did you highlight that?
Hell yeah, I did.
All right, highlight my message. Highlight pinkies.
Okay.
Highlight pinkies.
Oh, snap.
Highlight gang meets
I'm
pinkies.
not getting highlights on my Xbox. I don't. Is that a thing? It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
do
the
that?
Xbox definitely doesn't show up. But there, well, you're going to have to take a center word there. Highlighted.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if anybody asks questions, I'll just defer them to Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
What are
these-
two of the stories you have told people?
So there's like a tree. We talked that for a bit. I hit something. I burned a guy. Oh, and I ate a sub. Like, did you guys like? I had this like sub for like 3 days, and I just like ate it. I put it on my friend Adi's shoulder and just like ate this entire thing. And then I hit another guy. Yeah, that's about it.
Get people to stop asking questions.
They make you talk to the big one if you go up there. You meet Natasha and Daisy at the front. Good morning.
Morning. Feeling any better, Daisy?
Much, thank you.
Good.
I was wondering, I would like to speak to the lot of you before you leave. I have a proposition. I believe is best for everyone. Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Come, walk to the edge of the grounds with me to Daisy's. They take you out there. Along the way, Daisy gets close to you, Rainbow. Natasha told me about the thing you were gonna do with the head. Did you do it?
I haven't yet. Should I go do that now?
You can do it at my place if you'd like privacy.
Is she gonna stop me?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. As long as she's not gonna stop me, then I don't really care where I do it.
When you hear her out, I'm just saying she's pretty desperate here.
For what?
I'll let her explain it.
Is she gonna like dominate the questions that I can ask this thing, or?
No. Not related. Just.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll hear her out.
You get to Daisy's place. Nice, understated, little hut. Lot of furs and pelts and plants everywhere. She has a kettle on. Starts pouring everyone tea. It's mint. All right. Natasha indicates the table where there's a bunch of contracts laid out. You'd have to go look through them to know what they actually mean. But a long time ago, the Order gave the Academy lots of land. Yes? When it was created. Well, the land extends quite far and includes a lot of the forest. And a lot of the swamp. At the time, Doucette was a fishing village. It has quite grown, as you know. And currently, part of it is on Academy lands. I've never given this much mind, never much cared, but Auburn is allowing thugs and hooligans into our forest to interrupt something that we all know is very important. I believe it best if I was in charge of Doucette moving forward. And I would like your assistance with that. Steve's smelling his finger.
You want to run the academy and do set?
The academy runs itself these days. The children, they
God, it's horrible.
it's truly a horrific looking character. I don't know what.
Well, I'd rather look at your sick face than look at that.
What are we doing here, Phil?
I don't know. That's toss up right there.
Oh, don't be mean. You've met the man. He allows too much in that city. Now, I understand the need for... I mean, shit. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You know what we do. I understand the need for subverting the laws. Why are we puking blood? What is happening?
He doesn't feel good.
Oh, okay. I just think maybe things would be a little better off if one of us were in charge of the biggest port on the western seaboard of the continent. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Steve, this is your moment. You are now going to be mayor of a town.
She digs under her shirt and pulls out her chain and lets it hang. I'm coming out of retirement. And I believe we should run Doucette.
Have you talked to Tishvia about that?
No, I have not. I would send him a message, but I don't want to hear about licorice today.
Wait, there's licorice?
Natasha, I want to be clear about something first. Who are you going to be? You say you're coming out of retirement, and you say we should be in charge of Doucette. When you say we, are you referring to the keepers, or are you referring to Locke's portion of the keepers?
I do not trust that Neanderthal as far as I can throw him, and quite frankly, he's 5 times my size, so I can't throw him. I speak of the keepers. Daisy, don't repeat that.
Did you get licorice?
Here, Steve. I hand him a stick and tell him it's licorice. Oh God. It's just I would rather have an ally controlling the town.
That's what I mean. This isn't something I want to do. My God, I want to be a fucking teacher. But there's dragons. And Trents. And giant lizard gods? I'm not entirely wrapping my brain around that one.
Pray you don't have to.
Things are poor right now. We don't need people like Arbin in charge of something important.
Well, Rainbow, you've met the man. What do you think?
That was the large man that we met at the fighting pits.
Yes, the governor.
Well, and you talked to him.
Yeah,
also.
yeah. He's an idiot.
Yes.
That's for sure.
He sends no guards when we call. He doesn't protect his citizens. He protects his investments, and I'm frankly not interested.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely preserving his own interests and preserving himself. But he's also all of those guards and things that you requested that he said he wanted to send were conscripted by Locke's people. Under false pretenses, too. So there's more corruption and shit going on with the Order as well, that I don't know that we're necessarily the best people to be running things either.
That's the point of us, though. We aren't the Order. That's something I figured out a long time ago. We're above that. We do what we need to, what we have to, when it needs to be done. Listen, I'm not asking your permission. I'm asking for your help.
What would you have us do?
Convince the man to leave, or force him. I don't want him dead. He doesn't deserve that. But he needs gone. It would not be hard for me to claim power after. Too many of my former students run businesses and own homes in that town.
I have a out of character question for you, Mike. Doucette is a city, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there like a house that's over it?
Europersine is the house that resides over it. And while the family Europersine does live there, Doucette, the city, is sort of the tax power. It has very little to do with the house anymore. The main thing with Europersine is nobody feels like none of the other houses. For one, none of them can move in from the north because the swamp, the ocean, and the mountains exist. They are completely fortified from that section. Even Mira, if they wanted to, what are they going to do? Invade a fucking swamp full of monsters? And then the house to the south is poor, basically. They just couldn't afford the army. So while a lot of the houses in the east fight over shit and are constantly fighting over land in the east and south, Europersine just gets to kind of sit there and be large.
So what would this is back in character. What would the Europersine say about this? They have, if we did put you in charge, do they have any recourse? Do we need to speak to them first?
I have had good favor with their family for going on 2.5 generations now. Many of the children have come here, even if they are not talented in the arts. I believe if I offered favor, it would not be looked down upon. I understand what I ask is high, but these are times of great trial.
Well, I don't really see any objections to it, I guess. Or I don't have any objections to it.
Do any of you?
Anyone else?
I mean, as long as you don't turn me in for talking to dead things.
Oh my god, there's no such thing as blasphemy, and you know that. Daisy goes, there isn't?
Yeah.
I'll explain it later.
I'm just gonna toss out, too, like, cool with this. The keepers are dwindling. We lost a lot of people. Daisy's really good.
I just was thinking that.
We could use her in the order, in the keepers.
Thank you for burying the lead. I don't have a necklace yet. Also, Tishvia would demand her to visit him, and quite frankly, I'm not interested in that man's yes or no. She will be. She's one of us. Just, we'll have to redefine what that means. With Locke, with Daisy.
To be clear, we're not on board with what Locke's doing, but that doesn't mean we're willing to go against Tishvia either.
I understand.
I understand that he is very frustrating, and you've dealt with him for a lot longer than we have. But
I am trying my best to find my strength to play nice, I promise you.
What exactly happened there?
He made a lot of demands. When the Order hit its peak. This was granted some time ago. If we couldn't find things to feed the machine, he was quite cross.
I see.
It felt like more of a... We weren't helping people, we were thieves and treasure hunters. It wasn't what I signed up for.
I know the feeling.
I don't mean to bring it down. I simply wanted to make you aware. You make your decisions. Rainbow, have you accomplished your goal for this morning?
No, Daisy said I could do it here.
Would you like assistance?
Well, we should
I
probably talk
have-
through as a group what exactly I'm asking this thing. So I can ask it up to 5 questions. Yes or no questions are probably not great. What do we want to know?
Do they need to be simple responses? It has to be yes or no?
No, it can. We can ask it anything. It can speak back to us. It doesn't necessarily have to be truthful. Especially if it recognizes us as an enemy, it can be cryptic. But
Maybe I'll wait outside then.
it's not necessarily alive, so it's not learning anything. It just doesn't really comprehend anything that's happened since it's died and can't speculate about like future events, but it could give us information.
Was this person someone of importance?
one of the raiders of the camp, but might give us some insight into who they're working for, why they were there.
Fire it up. Sounds like you have 2 questions already.
I would step out of the room.
And the Wraith must respond?
I mean, yeah. But again, it doesn't have to give clear answers. It's not compelled to tell the truth, per se. It's not a zone of truth spell. It's just there.
Very good. What do you need for the incantation?
I mean, I can do it. I just need some incense lit.
Oh, yeah, I have some.
Anybody else have any questions, or am I just asking these 2? Or are we thinking of some?
That's
As
the
we
way
use.
that. I already do not think that the bandits had anything to do with Guy or the person that he was talking to, otherwise they would have untied him.
Could ask if he
Yeah,
heard
see.
what they were arguing about.
Could ask that, yes.
Would you guys like lavender or cedar?
Oh, I prefer cedar. I like things that smell like a clean man.
Okay.
Like things clean when I'm talking to my corpses.
I like the smell of woodworking when I'm doing necromancy.
Lavender is just such a cliche scent for covering up the smell of death.
All right. Well, I don't
Yeah,
come
that
to your
too.
house and shit on your incense, but that's fine.
All right, I'm gonna cast it. I'm just gonna ask things.
All
I
right.
pull out the head and put it down. I
Oh God, drop cloth. She
wave some of the incense over it, and I cast Speak with Dead.
The eyes sort of flutter around as it starts to look around.
Hi there. My name's Rainbow. I have some questions that I need to ask you before you just go back to sleep there. First, what were you all doing out there in the forest?
We were hired about a week ago to find a. We were supposed to get something from the academy.
Who hired you?
Chef. And then paid by Flavius.
What were you supposed to take from the academy?
I don't know. Something about books or something. Flavius got caught in the library for days. We were just camped out, waiting for him.
While you were tied up, 2 men, a halfling and someone else, argued near you. What were they arguing about?
One of them was mad. One I didn't know was mad about Flavius darting a woman. He attacked him. I yelled for Flavius to help me, but he just kept telling me to shut up. They argued about, I think, leaving. The one I didn't know didn't want to. But they said something about they had to talk to Borden? Dane? Something? I don't know who that is.
I got one more question, y'all.
Can you ask if Shovel Claus is going to come and see me this year? I've been good.
Perhaps you could ask him where we can find this Flavius.
That works too.
So it sounds like you were waiting for Flavius in the forest. If he wasn't to return, where were you supposed to meet him? Where can we find him?
There's a restaurant. What's the name of the restaurant? I totally don't fucking remember the name of the restaurant. That thing jumped out of my mind.
Halfling.
That thing jumped out of my fucking mind instantly. I had it 5 minutes ago, and now it's totally fucking gone.
Amul Ramen.
Luke, you're muted.
I apparently didn't write it down. I'm so sorry.
Son of a bitch. Oh, Jace messaged me. Fuck you, Luke, is what he messaged me. You know what? I'll just name it now, and we'll go with this moving forward. Center cut.
I feel like it was something about a cauldron.
No, this is an upscale place. It'd be something snarky.
Thank you. Breastwell.
With your 5 questions, it fades and the eyes shut.
Daisy, do you have a place?
Got a trash can.
Out back garden area or something where I can do a proper burial for this sellsword.
You're gonna bury him in my garden?
Fertilizer.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna
Excellent.
fertilize. He's gonna decompose and.
Is he gonna wake
Fertilize.
up again?
No, it's done.
Oh God. Okay. Sure. The strawberries will dig through pretty much anything.
Hey, Steve, you want to dig a hole?
Yes.
And I'll take Steve outside. I'll kind of clap my brother on the shoulder as I walk by, and we'll dig a hole, and I will do a proper, as a grave cleric, do a proper burial for this man.
Here comes Shovel Claus. Here comes Shovel Claus. Right down Shovel Claus Lane.
Do-do-do-do.
As Steve's digging, I ask Rainbow to catch me up on what he said.
You'd all have been able to hear him, I think. Is that true?
I went outside.
Oh, okay.
Or just
I
behind
was
his
the one
head.
that killed him, so I didn't want him to see me.
Right.
I would quickly turn to Tiddly and say, I think that boy has something broke inside.
Yup.
Oh, the good little shovel dig.
And I will fill in Sunshine.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a baby.
Do you want to help me with this funeral?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know who I'd condemn its soul to anymore.
Say hello.
Condemn it. Oh, well, are you condemning?
No, like whatever they say.
There's Uncle Josh.
Consigned.
In turn?
Uncle Josh.
I give your soul to
Uncle Josh. Uncle Josh. Uncle Josh.
the Dave, I guess. He's maybe the only god we've actually met.
How about this? Dear Sellsword, though we have incinerated your body and desecrated your head, we hope you have a peaceful rest, and wherever you end up is better than this world.
Give Dad a kiss.
Yeah.
I pray you know more at the end of your life
Smiley.
than we do here on Earth.
There is no afterlife. It just ends.
No spoilers, dude. Anyway.
Bury him.
So I while we're out there, I say to Rainbow and Steve, so you two on board for a coup, I guess?
I guess. I mean, it's not a bad idea to have friends in high places.
I mean, I think it's only good things for us, personally. It would only be good for us, but I'm a little,
Steve!
Yeah, he just.
I'm a little worried if it would be good for the town. Not that I think Aubyn's doing a great job or anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's gonna let the town fall to ruin by any means.
Hope not.
But every leader acts in their own self-interest.
Fuck you, Marcus. Why did you have to do this to me tonight?
What did he do?
Mysterious monolith in Utah disappears just as quickly as it appeared.
Reddit apparently solved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
It's been there since like 2015 from leftover that nobody cleaned up from the Westwood filming site.
Oh, God.
No,
That's
it
dumb.
was some photographer because they put a bunch of monoliths in the salt flats and out west, and then also apparently another thing out in Europe too.
Aliens.
No, Reddit found it because they had a whole thing. Let's find the monolith and sit on it. So that's what they did.
My God.
Are you talking about Utah, man?
So much,
Yeah.
so much talent. Just pointed in always the bass
Weirdest
backwards
place.
fucking.
No, they literally searched Google Earth, found the shadow line, and then were like, okay, let's search the Google Earth for the past couple years. Okay, it was not there in 2015.
All right. Yeah.
I sent you a link to that, so
I don't
tagged you.
look at the things you send.
I
Okay. So with that, do you guys are you leaving? What response do you give Natasha?
Oh, I mean, I already told her that we would do it.
Okay.
Unless anybody objected, and nobody objected.
Can you tell Daisy that if she needs anything more, like anything else, like dig, I can help her out. I'm pretty good at it.
Steve, do you like Daisy?
No, I like guarding. Shush. It's just guarding. It's strictly business. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna leave now. I don't need this.
I didn't quite catch everything that was going on. I was hit on the head very, very many times. But here is what I do know. I cannot stop Locke on my own. I understand that now. And I do not know the best way to get there, but I know I will not get there without your help. So I must trust my fate to you.
Who are you talking to?
Mostly
Everybody?
the handlers.
Everybody? Gotcha.
I will help with what you think is right.
I think we should all get on the same page right away, though. We are talking with this man. We are encouraging this man to leave. We are not killing this man. We are not assassinating the current governor. There is no assassination happening, right?
We're
Right, all on
going
the
to
same
kill
page?
him.
Well,
Tiddly, Tiddly's making a face.
We're going to kill him.
Very
You
well,
got
I
all-
do not trust this man, and if he attacks any of you, I'm going to kill him. So it's just self-defense at that point.
If he looks at me wrong one time, I'll shoot that motherfucker.
How are we going to convince him to leave?
I have an arrow.
Apparently, you just let Tiddly stare at him for a while.
Hey, Natasha.
Yes.
What if we?
Go ahead, Steve.
What if we we bet him something? You know, like something that he can't refuse, and then and if we win the bet, then he has to go.
That's actually a legitimately good idea because he was at the hobo fights and was making bets. He likes to gamble.
So, like, what if we put Sunshine back in the ring again, and if Sunshine wins, then he's out.
Like this plan. Let's do it.
Downhill skiing race. Wait, what?
Did you just say hobo fight?
More bum fights. More magic bum fights.
What's Natasha's reaction to magic bum fights being said?
Oh my god, those fucking fights. So many. If I have one more fucking student come into my infirmary talking about how, oh, I fell down some stairs. Idiots.
You have to admit, it's a good idea, though.
I'm for it if there's no money involved.
He is a man who has problems with betting, but getting to agree to it, what would you put up in exchange?
Sub sandwich. Okay, maybe there was something behind this entire idea, but mostly Sunshine winning.
Not sure what we have that the man of his stature values. We do not. We carry not much coin with us at this point.
Amy, you don't have much coin.
What about a magical item?
He doesn't need coin. He needs
What?
land.
Oh.
He needs what?
I look at the contracts on the table.
Fine. Yes. I'll challenge him. I'll bet him. Using... God, I'm betting on a Hanover. A Hanover, the Sunshine Hanover, to beat his best. How do we ensure he wins? No offense, Sunshine.
Oh, I'm sure they'll try to cheat.
Oh, I'm
But-
going to cheat as well. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not losing this.
I mean, I have quite a few. If we know ahead of time when this battle is happening, I can prepare some really nice spells that will help Brother Dearest.
Fine. It's a plan then. We don't know he'll go for it, but it is something of value he wants. I'll meet you in Doucette in 1 day's time. I need to prepare.
We're staying at and then I say the inn we're staying at. I don't remember which one off the top of my head.
Fine. Very well. I'll be staying with the Europroscenes. That'll fuck him up.
All right. Sounds like we've got a plan. We actually have business in Doucette, it seems. Anyway, we need to find our halfling friend and either rescue him or murder him.
I wish you good tidings then.
Quite easy.
I mean, do we have to?
The witch.
It's been fairly peaceful.
As long as you can still keep handing out those crepes, I don't really miss not having his cooking around.
I can definitely do that. I got a whole bag of them.
Well, I want to figure out what happened at least.
And then I can shoot him.
We'll see.
I'll aim for his knee. So I mean,
He's
yeah,
mostly knee. He's a halfling.
I know.
And then you were going to relegate him to a life as a city guard?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
All you gotta do is jump on him and
All right, we'll see you tomorrow then, Natasha.
There
Maybe.
is one other thing you should know.
Mm-hmm.
There's another keeper in Doucette. He's less involved than even I am. And as soon as the head brought up a restaurant, there's someone called Bourdain.
You mean the Bourdain that the dead head mentioned?
Potentially. Probably. You cannot fight this man. But he will listen to reason. However, he will never do anything unless there's something in it for him. I did not agree with being a thief and a smuggler. He's grown an empire from it. If your path chasing your friend leads you there, I would recommend finding a different path.
Well, that's where I was planning on going.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I appreciate it. He's currently a keeper or a former one?
Former.
Okay.
The head also mentioned that they were conscripted to steal something from the academy, books. That this Flavius was lost in the library for a while. Any idea what they're after?
If he was caught any time recently, I would imagine he was caught in there with our large friend. I'll have to go back through and see if anything else is missing, but we've already done an inventory. I don't know what else we could possibly find.
Do you have any magical items in the castle?
Few. None kept in the library.
Well,
Right then. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye, Daisy.
Tomorrow or the day after, yes. Bye, Steve, and bye, Steve, I guess.
Okay, so we would be heading back to Doucette. We're not far from Doucette, right? It's like 30 minutes, something like that.
It's a couple hours, but yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Walking, I mean.
Right. We should have got horses. I say as we're walking back.
be right back.
BRB.
Seems it would have been wise. This is a lot of walking, but it's fine. It's good for you.
Here comes Shovel Claus. Here comes Shovel Claus. Right down Shovel Claus Lane.
Yo, I've been meaning to ask Steve, what is Shovel Claus?
So every year he delivers gifts to all the good diggers and girl diggers, and gives them good gifts. You gotta be really good and dig a lot and not do anything bad. So you guys better not tell on me. And I also have to tell them that I recently moved. What's our new address?
I give him the address in the capital.
And Sunshine, you can't tell them about me pooping on the floor. You can't do it.
You need to stop doing that, or I'm absolutely going to
Don't
tell Shovel
tell him.
Claus. I'm going to if you don't stop.
No, you better not.
You better stop then.
That's Steve that did that? I thought that was Guy.
I figured out how to get Steve to do anything.
Fine. I'll
The
be
trowel
good.
on the shelf.
Shelf on the- I'll be good.
Man.
Just literally hang like a trowel right in that corner.
Shovel Claus and his wife, Mrs. Ho.
It's former hoe.
Dear Gorsh.
All right. So we're heading back. It's still pretty early, right?
Yes,
that was-
it's still early in the morning. Go ahead and roll. You're maybe half hour away, pretty far out at this point. Can't really see it anymore. Roll perception, please.
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 on the dice, so I got a 10.
I also got a 10.
Hopefully Rainbow rolls better when she gets back.
I rolled a
Unlikely.
12.
I
Oh,
got
Audie.
21.
Audie's got this one.
21.
I like how you gave nobody else any faith on that one there.
Well, Rainbow and I are the only one with good wisdom stats, so yeah.
No, I mean I got a +4
Rainbow, if you'd like to roll perception, you may.
on my perception.
Not bad.
It's not good. But it's not bad. It's like, right there in the middle.
Okay.
21.
21. Oh, you both got the same. All right. So Audie and Rainbow, they're giggling about Shovel Claus. And you hear ahead yelling. Yelling that is turning into the sound of fighting.
Ahead of us?
Yeah, over the bend of the hill you're on. Audie and Rainbow, you hear this.
There is sounds like people having a squabble up ahead. Seems to be taking a turn for it seems to be escalating. Feels very much like not our problem, but perhaps we should see to make sure it's not anybody.
It's on the road. Whatever it is, it's on the road ahead of you.
I ready my bow.
Let's insert ourselves in someone else's business.
That always turns out well.
Mm-hmm.
You could just go to the top of the hill and look at it.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
I ready my bow.
Is this our way? We interject ourselves into other people's business?
Well, I
Yup.
feel like this is on our road. I mean, we
I
need
believe
to go.
Rainbow. Okay, let's go.
Wait, this is our road?
Dude, we're what? It's the road to Doucette.
We're all on the road to the Doucette.
But, like, this is our road. Like, we own it, right?
No, it's just the road we're walking on.
Here
Holy
I go again on a
And you
road.
confused me.
This fight seems very. I wonder if they're fighting about the same thing over the hill. I would
makes
walk to the
sense.
top of the hill and look down.
Same.
At the bottom of the hill. You see two chubby, short people currently in a fight with 6 other humanoids.
You're right, Audie. Not our problem.
You recognize
the
the
short one.
bleached blonde hair of one of them.
Dibs on the short one. Blonde hair.
Friend!
Oh, good. He's here. I can kill him now.
Don't kill him.
You said humanoids.
Yep.
What variety of humanoids?
Let me look. Orc, half elf, 4 humans.
What are you saying, Rainbow? Are you saying we have to save him so that we can ask him questions before we kill him?
Sure.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Very well. If they are not alerted to our presence, I would pull out my little used crossbow, aim it at one of the humanoid assailants.
Whoops. There's no earth elemental here. Ignore that.
Before he, as I see him taking out his crossbow, and I see him aiming,
Uh-huh.
I cast Bless real quick.
Oh, what? I need to make the other.
So the fact that mine's already out and ready to go is nothing.
I do it on you too. Calm down there, champ.
I'm running down the hill.
I cast Bless on Steve, Audie, and Tidley.
All right, Min
I do.
and Rainbow, prepare yourself for a warning shot. And by a warning shot, I mean right between the eyes.
Maybe an actual warning shot. I mean, we don't know. These people could be right.
Punching him in the face.
I would like to shoot at one of the humanoids.
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
I
Directly at.
hesitate because of what Rainbow said.
Directly at.
Probably in the lower half.
Okay.
You know, warning shot would make it count.
Tidley, Bless gives you a plus D4.
To damage or
Attacks.
for,
And
okay.
saves.
For just my next one, my next roll. Or...
Nope, just while it's up, you get it.
Oh, so it's a concentration.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
Shooting with my longbow.
Which one?
Oh, where am I at? Oh, in the back. Probably the one to the right of Guy.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I just saw the stream. So, yeah, the one that you pointed at. So you said 1d4 added on to my attack, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I
Might
have
be-
too many guys here. Oops.
Sweet. 19.
Hits.
Cool. That also includes damage.
No, just attack.
Just attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit him for a 13, and he has to pass a DC strength of 10, or he gets knocked down.
Passes. Plug that one for 13.
Yep.
What did I do with that marker? There.
Max damage.
That's the noise he makes.
Whoops. Okay. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative then.
Ooh, okay. Well, there's my nat 20 for no reason. 22.
24.
18. And just a point of order, I believe Steve said he was running down the hill
Okay.
as his reaction to seeing a guy, so he would likely be very far in front of us.
I'll put him there.
Since he is faster than us in general.
Okay. Sunshine.
I think Guy was ahead of me. Oh, I'm sorry. Initiative 22.
We actually did an encounter on D&D Beyond, so I'm filling it in. Rainbow.
Ooh. 18.
Audie.
8.
Steve Tugger. Steve, what's your
21.
21?
And Steve, Rainbow remembered you said that you were running down the hill.
Yeah, you're right there.
Got you there.
Tiddly.
18.
Guy.
24.
24.
Do you have a question? Sunshine rolled a natural 20, so does that mean that he's farther ahead of me?
It doesn't matter in initiative.
Okay, didn't know.
But what does matter is Rainbow and I have a tie. So what decides that?
Dexterity, normally, if I remember right.
Dex
Yeah.
bonus.
Dex
So-
bonus? Plus
Yeah,
Plus
my
you.
guess is yours is better.
Yeah, my dex is 18.
Yeah. So you go first.
Okay. Guy is actually first, which makes sense.
I see the
damn
arrow,
Don't move it. Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, please let be them. Please let be them. I take, I do like a roll as I'm trying to avoid the guys, grab a piece of mic off the ground, or if I can, and I cast Shatter, which is each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point. So I'd like to hit the guys in the back as best I can.
Okay.
If they're close to me, but they must make a Constitution saving throw.
So if
of
you went after
15.
that guy in the back, you could hit all the bad guys except for this guy on the far right. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Con saving throw of what?
15.
Fail. So that's 4 fails. Oh man.
That's 12 damage,
A piece?
and 12 damage apiece, and 6 to the guy that passed.
No,
And that's
none of them passed. None of
Oh.
them passed. Not a single one.
So 12 damage. They aren't knocked prone or anything.
So, Mike, what does doing an encounter on D&D Beyond do?
It basically keeps things straight for me. I don't think it does anything for the.
Okay. I was just curious.
Do we have the correct? I didn't change the thing, did I?
No, you
it's
didn't.
not.
Son of a B. I'll do it real quick.
Isn't there one more guy, too? You said there were 6 people around me.
I misspoke.
Oh, sorry.
I was counting. I kind of misspoke. I was counting 6. I was counting the other person that you're with as 6.
Okay.
All right.
I've had a night. Just fucking gah! And cast the spell.
Sunshine.
Oh, I would move forward to where Steve is, first of all. And I guess for now, because I want to talk to him at least, I cast Shield of Faith with my armor on Guy. Wait, never mind. Sorry, I don't do that. That's concentration. Never mind. Does the guy look injured?
No, not that you can tell.
Okay. I'm just gonna use Guiding Bolt. I'll get the guy on the. I'll still move up to where, like, right behind Steve, or behind him to the left of Steve.
Okay.
And I'll use Guiding Bolt on the enemy to the left.
Okay. What does that do?
It's just a roll to hit 25. Guessing
Hits.
that hits. And then they take decent rolls. 15 damage.
All right. How do you do it?
And what?
How do you do it?
Oh. Well, he staggered from that shatter, and then the guiding bolt just hits him in the chest and kind of just drops him.
Okay. Steve Tugger.
Gonna run down and I'm gonna go to the right. Right there. And then I'm gonna rage. And then I'm gonna hit him with a shovel.
That guy's dead, right, Mike?
Huh? No, this guy's dead.
I mean, but you didn't take him off. Right?
Sorry.
So I critted.
Good. Good.
So
Hey.
can we just say this guy's dead? Or
He hits him into the ocean.
When you damage the creature and tag.
Home run.
Does anything special happen when I crit? Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, you roll the dice twice.
Oh shit! Cool.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 2d20. Wow. Or 12.
D12.
D&D
Yeah.
2d20? Jesus.
This is
All right.
Starfinder.
Holy shit, man.
yeah, no, when you crit on D&D Beyond, it automatically rolls both die for you.
Oh, okay. There we go. I was like, wow, when did that happen? So that's it's only 23 damage.
Only 23. How do you do it? This fight that D&D Beyond said was balanced, but I'm thinking it doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about.
Yeah, it's just I kind of hit him in the head, and then his head just smashes.
Like a pumpkin.
Exactly.
Flat end of shovel. And he Gallagher's. That poor man.
Go chop.
I'm here, best friend.
Love you, Steve.
Well, that dude's dead.
I attack
Rainbow.
That would be me, right?
Oh, yeah, it'd be Tiddly. Sorry. He has higher dex than you.
So real quick, we're just on our road, right? It's not like a hill on the sides of the roads, right?
It's like a gentle slope down, starting where you're at. You're at.
So if
you have
if
high
I
ground,
were
technically.
to go stand to the left of Sunshine, would that be okay?
Yep.
I'd like to move there. And I will shoot at the one in the very back,
Okay.
doing sharpshooter. Do I still have that 1d4?
Yeah.
From Bless, yeah.
Bless, okay.
How long does Bless last?
Oh, like a minute?
Jay, I don't know what you thought this balance was when you made this, man, but it's not there.
Are we supposed to be fighting Guy and his friend, too?
So that was a 12.
To hit?
Yeah.
Nah, that.
With the bless?
Yeah. I rolled a 15.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh God.
That's a plus 10 to my damage, right? When I hit him.
Yep.
Yeah, sharpshooter.
Okay.
yeah.
I just want to remember that.
He's probably dead.
18.
How does it happen?
Well, I just yell, bludgeoning arrow coming in, and I shoot towards them. Trying to aim for the chest.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little wind. It hit their head, and their head just fucking pops right off.
Not much of a bludgeon. Not much of a bludgeon.
I mean, bludgeoned the shit right off of them. I mean, counts. Do I still get a second shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a fighter, so yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and... Can I aim at the one now in the back?
Yes.
All right, so I aim at that one. Also do sharpshooter.
You don't have the D4.
Do
Yeah,
not
he
have
does.
the D4.
Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It lasts for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, it's already 19 without the bless.
Hits.
And damage of 18 again.
Yep, that one too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be boring and say the exact same thing happens. And I just tell myself, man, I gotta get this shit under control.
Rainbow, how would you like to kill the last thing alive?
Well, Rainbow is kind of standing in the back like, what the literal shit is happening? Was not aware that we weren't going to talk about this first.
I think everyone is playing up how much they don't like Guy, and the fact of the matter is that they're very worried about their friend right now. That's what I think is happening. Just
Yeah. Well, except for Steve. He's happy he found his best friend.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess I'm going to run down by my brother. And
Poor Oddie's not even going to get to go.
Put the Nathan face back up.
It's okay. He needs a rest after getting his face beat in the last fight.
God, I don't even want to use a spell.
Just cantrip him.
Yeah,
Make him
I guess
surrender.
I'll just toll the dead
Cool.
on him.
Yeah.
So wisdom saving throw of 15.
Jesus, I rolled a fucking 3. It does not pass.
So has he been injured?
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 2d12.
God. Jay, you got some explaining to do.
He takes 17 points of necrotic damage.
So what happens to him?
A giant bell appears above his head and it just rings with a sound only he can hear until his ears bleed.
Oh shit.
Well-
I wasn't planning on killing him, but okay.
Your murder happy team. What are you holding, a gun? What are you?
His
He
crossbow.
pulled out his crossbow.
I was aiming my crossbow. He was aiming his crossbow. He was going to take a sneak attack shot. And then Rainbow told him not to, so he stopped. And then everyone ran in and murdered. And he's still sitting there holding the crossbow like, they fuck.
Including Rainbow. Rainbow is one of those that included.
Well, not even one round of combat.
Da, 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 da. I don't think we get experience from that. They were
Nope.
too low.
Nope,
They were
nope.
too low level.
You don't get anything. Not a single
For
fucking
level
thing.
7.
All right.
Real
So-
quick,
Yes.
after the fight,
Mhm.
I kind of move up towards Guy.
Uh huh.
And I'm like, and now on to you. And I, pull out another arrow.
Look at that chunky boy.
Rainbow, I am confused, and also you are standing in my way.
Are those onions on his belt?
Yeah.
No,
Simpsons
they're
character?
dressings.
You don't have a bandolier of garlic?
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking about a sleeve.
No. The onions he's got attached to his belt.
I
He
like
does
it.
have a bandolier of onions.
Guy, are these your fucking friends?
Yeah, that's why I said don't fuck with them.
guys,
Jeez!
do you want me to hit him with my shovel? I will.
Steve, come. Steve, come on. Deep breaths in, out, in, out. Candy. Here's a piece of candy. Here's good. Here, take it out of the wrapper for you. This is why I wasn't worried about them.
Oh, no fucking shit, you weren't worried about them. Gods!
You want to explain what's happening here
Yes.
and why we just murdered all of these people?
Remember how we put out that bounty, Rainbow?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what these guys are. Except they've been shaking down anyone that tries to go back, including students. Check their pockets. I think they got some amulets or whatever the hell students have on them. So they were trying to shake me down. I didn't realize it, but they were chasing us all through the night.
They fucking chased us for goddamn near a mile through the edge of the forest. We had to sleep without a fire. It sucked.
Yeah, not a great night. But you look well rested.
Yeah, we do. Because we had a nice rest. Why did you leave the forest?
Everyone, this is my friend
Obvious.
Flate. Huh?
Flavius, right?
Yeah.
I would prefer to go by Flavius. Sounds like flavor.
Okay, Flavor Flav.
My arrow changes from
plot.
guy to
Got
Flavor.
him.
all
I
right,
would
all
still
right,
like
all
to
right. Tough,
remind you guys that you're standing in my way.
tough
You're
crowd.
not gonna shoot Guy. Put your crossbow down, you trigger-happy dumbass.
Guy,
Trigger happy,
hide.
I'm not the one who.
I'll dig a hole for you.
I'm actually on his side. He's the only one I didn't see murder someone. Although
Pick
I
your battles
appreciate
there.
the murdering. I will say.
Flavius, you really have got to work on who you're picking sides with. Your choices
not
lately
the
haven't been the
one.
greatest.
doing-
He's a friend from a long time back.
I'm doing my fucking best, man.
I owe him enough that I needed to try to get him out of there.
So he was with the people in the forest?
Let's use with as a loose interpretation.
Well, I mean, they're all dead, so...
And you won't see me shed a tear.
So what books were you after, Flavius?
Books.
Yeah.
What books were you after?
Or what books were Bourdain after that sent you to get?
I meant to tell you that, Guy. We were there for the academy.
Yeah. Excuse us one sec. We're just gonna be right here. Take him oversight. What the fuck? You guys actually went to the academy? I thought we were just supposed to search the forest.
No, just me. Well, that's what he was telling other people. Bourdain had an idea for me.
Another reason I gotta go talk to him. Okay. You guys also know about Bourdain too. Cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna go talk to him.
You want to fill us in on who he is and why, for some reason, there's a society of chefs?
I would love to, but my hands are kind of tied.
Well, they're not. I mean, we could.
No, I absolutely could tell you.
No, I mean, we could tie your hands. If
More
you'd
than
like.
welcome to try. But if we go and talk to him, talk to Boar, I can take Rainbow and Tiddly with me. The rest, Steve, I would love to take you, but
What
he's
the
intimidated by your size. That's all I'll say.
Not about this life, guy.
Why Rainbow and Tiddly?
Because he doesn't like big groups. He doesn't like people coming at him strongly.
He doesn't like lots of things, if I'm totally
And
honest.
you want to take me?
And me?
You know, he doesn't like people coming at him strongly, and you want to take me?
Meanwhile, I'm still pointing my arrow at your face.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I think you would get along with him, Rainbow. And Tiddly, he might like you. Not sure.
I'll be honest, he looks the type.
See? No, am I not picking the right people to talk to him?
Right.
More than happy to, and he is someone that we can discuss things, but he isn't. Pointing at Flavius.
He wouldn't listen to me. I asked...
You guys can wait in the building, but if I say much more to you without... I don't want to get any of you in trouble.
Trouble. We are not the ones in trouble. You're not really going to consider, like, listening to this guy. He's fucking manipulating. Rainbow, can I hit him yet?
He's really not. This is him opening up, if I'm honest.
I trust Rainbow. Tiddly I don't. But I know Tiddly to keep his mouth shut enough.
Probably smart.
Mainly because
Guy-
Tiddly hasn't said shit.
You're the one person I would get in trouble for shovel paws.
Oh, God. Is that season coming up already?
Uh-huh. We've heard a lot about it.
My God, I haven't bought a single thing.
Come up fast. Gotta get him.
I was looking at a new rake for you, but we'll see.
Perception.
My passive perception is a 17. I'm just going to toss out.
That works. If we're doing passives. We've never done it, but yes.
Passive is a 14
Why
and
didn't
a
you roll a
17.
D12?
What the hell's a passive perception?
Yeah, why did you
No,
roll?
I didn't
oh.
roll.
That was her damage.
left
from
over
before.
from my damage.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
Yes, my passive's 18.
I guess we can use passives. Go, everybody, what's your passive?
I don't know. I can roll too if
14.
you want.
No.
14.
If it,
Oh.
yeah, okay. So I'm just,
Past perception is 15.
I'm just gonna give it to people. Yeah. You hear a roar from a very large animal from the inside the forest line, maybe 100 feet away.
We'll continue this conversation not within 100 feet of a giant roaring animal.
What
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
Something that's going to have lunch here. Steve, help me push these things side of the road.
Got it.
Go through their pockets.
Go through their pockets real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been fleecing people for days. Yeah.
I'm gonna start chucking them.
Oh God, roll athletics. Roll to yeet.
It's a free action.
It is a free action.
That's a 22.
You have yeeted.
Eating corpses.
Steve, can I throw one?
Yeah. Here you go, Tiddly.
All right.
Yeah, it's fun.
My weak ass is gonna try. I rolled an 18.
Yeah, yours goes like 10 feet or something like that. It's not Steve's like halfway to the forest line, but
Can I do like that scene from Ghost where I'm like right behind Tiddly and then we just kind of like.
yeah, you help him yeet.
I go, well, that was fun. They're all yours, buddy. And I pat him on the back.
Okay, we fucked around enough. This shows up flying through the air out of the tree line.
Oh shit.
So what?
So now he's flying. He's a flying.
Yeah.
It looks
jumping?
like it
Giant
jumped. It looks like he jumped, but my God, did he get height?
Did someone yell pull?
You see that there's a person on the end of a spear that he is flying through the air, and the person's on the spear.
Like towards us?
Yeah,
Or just
towards the road. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the person is like speared.
Yeah. Totally
Was it
run
one
through.
of the guys we threw?
No.
Okay.
Actually,
If he caught him out of
this
midair.
will require an actual perception roll. Roll it right now. You have to get over 20.
25.
Does a 10 work?
20 exactly.
23.
He said over. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll 21 or more.
Damn it.
Adi got 21?
23.
23? Rainbow, what'd you get?
13.
13. So the only one who saw was Audie?
I got a 25.
25? Okay.
Yeah.
Audie and Sunshine, you recognize the person on the spear. Old friend from back in the day.
Who is this guy? I'm sorry.
That was the guy that we were all scared of in this capital.
No.
Interviewed us.
No.
Damn it, I was close.
It's Tarlin Vermeer, the first ring bearer you guys ever met.
Yeah.
The elf?
Yeah.
Wait, he does weddings?
The drow, yeah.
Okay. Is he dead?
Interesting. Nature lands, plunging his spear into the ground, burying the first part of it right up to where Tarlin sits. He lets go of the spear and roars at Tarlin. Looks at you.
Hello?
What the fuck is this?
Stay out! And he starts walking back towards the tree line.
Okay.
Came to us.
Weren't planning on coming in. Nope.
I was on the road.
Hey guys, get him off of that spear. That's Tarlin.
Oh yeah, if you could give me a hand. Shite!
I would go to help. We're going to have to lift him off. We're going to have to pull the rest of the spear through him.
Is the spear wooden? Is it metal?
It is wood, and actually, as soon as nature gets far enough away, it starts to turn into a tree branch. It was a spear, and it's turning into a tree branch.
Steve, chop it down. Chop it down right now.
You actually never said if he was dead or not.
He's not. He's talking to and like
He was
moving and
talking.
stuff.
Steve, chop it close to his chest.
Should I pull it out?
No, chop it first.
Chop it?
Don't
Chop-
hit
chop
me.
the-
I've had enough. I swear.
You sure you don't want to pull this out?
Just chop it
Chop
down
it
first,
first.
and then we'll pull it.
All right, fine.
Roll damage because I believe in your ability to hit.
Go rage first.
Probably don't need to rage. to
That's
kill
10
it.
damage.
Okay, yes, you're able to cleave through it in one hit. It is just a tree branch at this point. Hey,
Probably.
little help up.
I help him.
What are you doing here? And also, how are you not dead right now?
I fuck. Dying's not easy for me anymore. Give me 1 second. The light you've seen him use before that shines from his hands, he shines on his stomach and it heals him instantly. Oh, Ugh. Ugh.
What? So as
Did he
as
just
Rainbow
spit a
said,
bark?
what the hell are you doing here?
I saw his light from passings. I was wondering whether or not to go to this one, or the one heading south through Richer. But I saw that your lights were here. I thought I would see my old friends. My God, he's angry. Fuck.
Yeah, you're lucky he didn't eat you.
I was just trying to say hello like I did to the rest.
I mean, it's nice to see you. Are you okay? Like, are you healed?
Yes, I will be fine. It's just good to see you all as well. He goes around and starts shaking everyone's hands. Good to see you. Good to see you.
So, what have you been up to?
You hear a roar somewhere off up the hill in the forest. Well, following the lights. You can see that his eyes have changed. They've gone pale, like somebody who's gone blind, but there's a glow to them. I heard from Zedev again. He asked me to go looking for the others, like myself, to get them on the same page, as he said. All of them have been easier to talk to than that asshole.
He's one of them?
Aye.
Dave wanted you to recruit that thing.
I don't know if it's recruiting, but making friends, showing them the light, how to find each other if needed.
He's not very friendly.
Ugh, I've learned.
I also don't think he's like you all.
Oh, he is.
Like,
I promise.
no, I mean, like, you all got your powers from a ring that Dave gave you.
As did he. Only his is sitting somewhere in this intestine tract.
I turn to Flav and I just go, Flav, family recipe level secrecy.
That's basically the chef's version of earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Bush's baked beans recipe level of secrets.
That he has to cut out his tongue for.
The Coca-Cola recipe.
That dog. There was not one dog. There was many dogs. They killed that dog over and over and over again.
Don't say that. Golden retrievers are great.
Talking golden retrievers are snitches.
Snitches get stitches. Except for that dog.
Have you seen Airbot?
Where are you heading?
We're heading back into Doucette.
Aye. May I travel with you?
Sure. Like to chat with you a bit more.
I would like a decent meal and potentially a change of clothes now that these are ruined! He yells into the forest.
I would like to take a look and see, look at where he was stabbed through.
Right.
Is there any discoloration, or does it look like the same sort of skin?
Nope, same skin. Not a scratch on him, actually.
You need a new tailor too, probably.
I've wanted to visit the forge maker, the forge master, but I have not had time. I have seen her but once. She shares your light, Steve.
Wait.
Could I? I think I'd probably be able to figure that out. Just, are you talking about his sister?
Hi. Ulrikai.
Have you been to the village?
Just the edge. She met me on the edge. She said my light called to her. It was good.
How many are there?
I have to meet one more after I get the lizard on our side. But it will be 6.
That's kind of what I thought. How is the village doing?
Good. Between the fire and the forge master, they can build anything. The castle is coming along nicely.
That's a new one.
So, yeah, that's. I imagine that's a bit of a change.
I thought they were making a table.
Oh, aye. But that will take time. It is a great achievement. I'm assuming you're all walking at this point.
Yeah. We'd be walking to town.
The castle's easier than a table, you say?
Aye. A table is important. It must feel like home.
I understand having a meal, but around a table helps everyone feel better. But okay, yeah, over my head again. Over my head again.
Did you go to the order, Tarlin? After we saw you last?
No, I did not. Although I have met the one called Tishvia. I sought the light of the young one. Tishvia informed me he was not ready.
What? One more second. The light of the young one?
Trey.
The boy with him, Trey?
Aye. He is a strong light, or at least he will.
Do I know, did Trey have a ring?
Trey did not have a ring.
So you're saying you didn't see a light from Tishvia?
A light, an old one, flickering too close. His lantern will snuff soon.
And you see light in all of us.
Aye, everything has light. The trees, the people. I can no longer see in my old ways, but now I see in new ways. It is better. I can see your feelings, your emotions. The light tells me everything. But I still like small talk. It's nice to pretend. You would notice at this point, by the way.
Niceness makes sense to you.
You would notice at this point, by the way, when you saw him last, he was like 5'8". He's close to Audie's height.
Andy's had a spear through him?
When you saw him the first time, he was like 5'8", yeah. Now he's close to like 6'4", 6'5".
Tarlin, I noticed you're a little taller than I remembered.
Aye. Dave says we will change. It's most evident in the king. He points towards the forest. And Anvian. Anvian's change was dramatic. I feel for her. I feel for her. It must have been a traumatic experience.
Yes, she had a very difficult time.
I was lucky. I have not dealt with any of the problems some of them have. I do not wish to see the last one. Another reason I came to you now.
What's the last one?
His light is the opposite of light. He wanders in darkness. I fear. Though I've heard he is quite nice.
Do you have any pains in the middle of your back? Not where you got speared, but just kind of in the middle. Anything like that?
No.
Okay, just curious. Just, like, I mean, he knows what I'm thinking, so I might as well say it. I'm just like, what I'm thinking is Hermes, the previous god of light,
No, I.
had those big ass wings.
He fell from graces. I went to those lands. The things he did to the animals and the people. He fell far. I fear the possibilities of us, but knowing what could become, that's what will inform us moving forward. Is good.
You said you went to the capital?
No, on my way when I met the Tishvia in the mountains. It was not long ago.
Do you sense any light from the capital?
The capital? The lights of all the people that live there.
Nothing from like a giant rock?
No, that is shielded to me. I was told to keep away from that.
Probably a good idea.
I have a quest of my own. I'm sorry, I will not stay with you long. I need to continue. My work is important.
You said the last one walks in darkness. Do you know where he walks?
I can sense him now. He turns around and points almost due east. He passes by Richer. I assume camouflaged. He is not interfered, but he is heading south. He moves quite quickly, especially at night. He had been north in the Europacine for some time. I think helping the lands. The dead were spreading this direction. I think he sent them away.
We might have helped with that a little bit too.
I couldn't help but hear that last bit. You ain't talking about Azel, are you? Let me see. He turns around and light shoots from his eyes. It's actually kind of hard to look at. Aye, in life, he was Arzeld Gadest. Everybody roll history.
30-20.
13.
12.
16.
Steve.
The 7.
Is that nat 1, bud?
Yeah, those are the nat 1 eyes.
No, it's a 7. If it would have to be.
No, I mean
it
from
has to be
Steve.
red to be
From
a nat
Steve.
one.
I was gonna say I didn't actually roll. That was more of the really.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. So Sunshine 20. You're certain you've seen that name on paperwork at the keep?
In Mira?
At the Capitol.
Oh, at the Capitol.
At the keep, the keeper's headquarters.
Why do I know that name?
As that was one of the names of like active members.
It's only Sunshine.
Sorry.
Yeah, I said, why do I know that name out loud? Does that ring a bell to anyone? How do you know him, Flavius?
That's how I lost my last crew. We were sent. No. How do I keep this vague? Ah, fuck it. Guy, it's all turning sideways anyway.
I go over there. Do you have permission to tell the basics?
The fuck?
I got sent back to our old HQ. Something got left behind, you know?
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to recover it, just supposed to see if it was safe to recover it. And it wasn't. There's people walking around that was not supposed to be walking around to get my... They was dead, right?
Okay.
Anyway, we got in over our heads. They surrounded us. I thought we were all dead. And then this old man walks up and just tells them all to fuck off. And they did. So his name is Azel Godest. He was... so how the hell he got him to stop? He said he's the grave digger. Then he made me decide a bunch of shit I didn't want to decide, and sorry.
Pat him on the back.
See, there was kids amongst the dead walking people. Kids, like a lot of them. It was a town. And he said he wanted to send the kids home to someplace nice. I said, well, can't send them like this. He said, I know. But it's a balance. So he took my boys, and I left with the kids, right as rain. All fixed up. Rosy cheeks and all. Anyway, them walking shits don't care nothing about them. I get that whole walking in darkness shit. Man was nice as nice, but he's a walking nightmare.
Thank you for telling us that, Flavius.
I'm glad you listened to me.
Been easy.
Glad you listened to me. Bourdain didn't hear shit. He's just mad for losing my crew. Oh, I'm gonna have a churro. Sorry, in the back. Woo!
Are we near?
Sure.
Doucette?
Sure.
All right. Well, I don't think there's any time like the present. So unless you have any reason why you shouldn't go to Mr. Bourdain now, I guess we'll see you guys later. And Guy,
Yeah.
anything happens to my sister, I will burn you to death.
Yeah, if something happens to your sister, they're coming for you too.
Less comforting than I think you might have wanted that to be.
I meant it to be more threatening.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
No,
I'm aware.
No, Guy was just telling you the truth, bruv.
I know. No, that's fine. I was just making sure guys were.
Sunshine. Sunshine, look me dead in the eyes. You don't scare me.
Are they coming for me?
You don't. In comparison to what I know, go ahead, burn me. You don't scare me.
I know. I guess I've already met one of your group that'd rather burn than answer questions.
They weren't part of the group. Alrighty. Our inn is right by that restaurant too, so.
I would like to know where the tailor is. This is embarrassing. There's so much midriff.
I will go with you to the tailor because I will get in a fight if I stay here any longer.
I love you, brother. I'll send you a message.
Be safe.
I talked to a dead head today. I feel confident.
You guys saw a concert or what?
No, I literally cut off a man's head and then talked to it.
Cool.
The one that was tied up.
The one that my brother burned the rest of his body.
I buried it.
You
See,
did.
great job.
Great job. He dug an awesome hole.
Diggy diggy hole.
Dig a hole, dig a hole.
All right, so let's split the party.
Can we do the tailors first? Because Hugo needs to go outside.
Sure.
Hugo.
Audie, Sunshine, Steve, and Tarlin. What the hell is this?
So
It's
are
two
we
Tarlins?
supposed to get Sunshine ready for his fight?
That we'll worry about later. We gotta figure out if we even need to do that. I mean, while we're at the tailor, I'm actually gonna see if I can get some fancier, well, not fancier, but nicer robes done that fit over my new armor.
Sunshine, you don't happen to have money, do you?
Yes, I have some money.
Thank you. I had some in my pack, but it's in the forest, and I didn't
I
feel.
wouldn't go back for it.
Yeah, I have to. That's the biggest problem. I literally have to until that shit listens.
Okay, well, you have fun with that because I'm not helping.
Should I just buy a lot of shirts?
Charts? I can make those for you.
No,
Free.
no shirts. Like you wear over. Well, you don't wear them, but like Sunshine wears over his top.
Yeah, maybe we should buy like cheap shirts if you're gonna be doing that.
It's a good idea. These tunics look good. Adidas. Oh, I wonder if. Hey, did your family make these?
What about that other one that says champs? Champions. That's not Adidas's.
What about the ones that say Nake?
I don't get that. Oh, Nike.
There's no-
Got it.
There's no connection. These are clearly cheap forgeries. I am Sunshine. I am confused. I don't understand. Well, anything that is going on, but least of all, why we did not strangle the guy, Fisty.
Please don't encourage me to do that. I'm already having a hard time not.
You showed
Doing that.
remarkable restraint, and I don't. But why?
You should know that when you say this, your light taints just slightly.
The fuck does that even mean?
Then you show your taints.
You'll find out at the end of your days. Just saying.
We are all imperfect, Harlan.
I mean, way different than what
We're all trying to do the best we can.
I understand. But if you could see the world with the light, you wouldn't be so cruel to each other.
Is there a way I could see the world as you do?
I tried once. He died.
We'll pass on that then.
He wasn't a bright man.
Everyone is cruel to each other. Everyone is looking out for their own self-interest. What is this nonsense you speak of? There isn't this world you see. I don't understand.
Adidas has a black light.
You like to claim that, Adi, but currently you are chasing a bad person with a dim light to save the world. You are not bad. You are not evil. You wish yourself much more than you are. Just accept that you're doing the good thing. That you're being the good guy.
The man killed my fucking brother.
Aye, he's killed much more than that. And he will continue to kill much more. Yeah. At least if the timekeeper, what says the timekeeper is true.
And I do not understand why we delay here.
It's not delay. You play a role. It's the most important role.
What?
You'll find your light, Adi. I believe in you. Do you guys think a blue looks good on me?
Remember, he has purple skin.
You're not there. Yeah, blue looks fine. Maybe a little darker blue though, not the.
Hey, blending. Got it.
Although the cyan does not look so bad.
No, thank you. I don't know the colors so well anymore. I can't see the shirts. I'm kind of guessing here.
So who is the? This is a bit of a subject change, but you're finding all these people. Who is the big alligator? Is he nature? I'm guessing.
Is that? He is the lord of everything that has no voice. The rocks have no voice. The trees have no voice. The animals, the birds, they have no voice. Dave made it funny when he made him. Gave it to a fisherman in the swamp. Say, you are destined to be a great god. But he said it to King, and then King came on the boat and ate him. It's funny.
I don't get it.
Okay.
It's because the crocodile has no finger.
Oh. I see. That is kind of funny in a morbid way, yes. Sucks for the fisherman.
He is kind of a dick.
Sucks for his gastrointestinal tract if he cannot pass the ring. What the fuck did I just say?
See, that confused me too. Anytime I have corn, I can't even imagine.
I don't get it.
Oh, I don't process corn well.
Me too.
He has a ring stuck in his poop factory.
Maybe that's why he's so upset all the time.
That would make me very grouchy.
Oh, that's not bad. I will see an alchemist in town too.
Yeah. We get him a huge dose of indigestion medicine. Anyway, cut to.
All right. You find yourselves outside Center Cut. Walking in the back way because guy, obviously.
Before we meet him, I want you guys to know some things. I owe this man everything in my life. I've known him for the last 30 years. The last 10, he's been my mentor. He's gotten me out of some things, and he's taught me a lot. He can come across abrasive and an asshole,
but I owe this man everything.
You're
I want
aware
you-
he's a keeper, right?
Yes, I've already met him in town. But we're going to go in. There are going to be some things said that I need his approval or he needs to talk about in order for this to go on. I just want you to know that everything that I did when I signed up for, I was fine going with you guys. It was working towards my goals before this. I think we're all in over our heads right now, right?
What are we working towards?
For the keepers.
Oh, okay.
I've had some goals before that. Everyone had goals before we were shanghaied into this. Shanghai, where did that even come from?
No idea.
All right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's almost as if every NPC says Jesus Christ and nobody knows what that means.
So I just want you to know. All right. We walk in. Did I see him?
Yeah, he's in the back. He walks out of the meat fridge with butcher's apron on, covered in blood, with a big ass cleaver. Guy, Flavius, see you brought your friends, Guy.
Yeah. They ran into the troop in the forest. They got some questions keeper related. He's already been told family. He doesn't know everything, but he's just heard it. Pointing to Flavius.
He looks at Rainbow and Tiddly. They all dead?
Yep.
Shit. Slaps the cleaver down into a pointing out of a chopping block.
Now, to be fair, it wasn't all us.
I wouldn't hold it against you if it was.
Why the fuck were you sending us into that place? Did you know about the tree ants? The earth elementals that were popping up there? There's a whole fucking army.
That's actually news to me exactly right now.
I'm fine looking for what I was supposed to be looking for. I have no problem doing that, helping out find things. I haven't told him nothing. Flavius hasn't told anything he's not allowed to. But some things I need to fill people in on.
Guy, I'm kind of annoyed at you today, so maybe don't jump on my case.
Sorry, I've had a bit of a night, and I just saw a giant crocodile walking around. A fucking king walking around on two legs, spear a guy with a tree. I'm a little amped up and running on sleep, so I'm sorry.
Flavius. Sir. Get to the front. I need napkins folded. Yes, sir. He goes marching up front. I just spent the past hour chopping the arms off of Aubyn's attorney. So I'm having a long day. And everything that guy just told me is very troubling. Do you know what my previous job was?
They know you were a keeper.
Good.
I've kept as many secrets safe as I could, but people are telling them stuff outside.
Oh, it's not people, if I may. I brought a dead man's head back to life and he told me stuff.
Good trick. That for sale?
Depends on who's asking.
Me, right now. That's why I said it.
It's in limited supply.
I'd have use.
Like today?
Yeah, like today. Anyway. So I'm going to ask you a favor. As a keeper. You see nobody else in the kitchen, by the way. Nobody prepping. Nobody working pastry. Nobody. We're a little short-staffed these days. And I'm getting stretched a little thin. And I'm not stupid. Have you seen a red sun anywhere recently? Maybe in some scriptures, drawn on a wall. Anything.
We have, yeah.
I deal in knickknacks and secrets. That's what Guy does for me. He's good at it. He finds things I ask him to find. All of my people do. I had Flavius go to the academy when I started to hear some secrets. Some stuff after the volcano. Obviously, he didn't bring anything back, which he will be informing me about the entirety of his report when he is done folding napkins. Unless you would like to jump to conclude, just help me with that right now.
Rainbow, can you tell me a reminder of where that was?
I was going to say the same thing.
Rainbow's player character doesn't remember, but she definitely remembers seeing a red sun.
Can I hop in and help?
Yeah.
Please.
The temple that got blown up when the meteor landed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
I wasn't sure if it was there or if where we found the keystone.
We found the keystone with Hermes. We
Yeah.
found the big rock that Locke stole in that temple.
Right. Right. And I will share that information.
Fuck me.
Though I don't see how the academy is connected.
Hey, Parallax, what's up?
Hey.
Parallax,
hello.
Parallax GG is a streamer that lives here in town with us in Lincoln.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Nice.
My name's Steve.
Never out of character.
Yeah.
No.
If all of his characters are just him, then
That meme of the guy thinking.
yeah. There's an old prophecy. This guy named Bellin, way back when, seer or something. People called him crazy. Tishvia Had him silenced. Talked about end times. Had a whole church. Rivaled the order. He walks towards you. Gonna get past you. My office is back here.
I follow.
Rainbow and Tiddly. He says, "Can I get past you? My office is back here."
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes.
He shuffles by, unlocks a door. Come on in. There's a couch. Here, try this. He's got this plate nearby. We're dehydrating fruit and then adding chili peppers to it. I'm thinking
I
of
go and
adding
I
it.
grab one.
I'm thinking of adding it to the menu.
I go and grab one.
I wait until Guy eats it.
What do you think? I fucking poisoned the food from my fucking restaurant? Don't fucking insult me. Take one.
Poisons are kept out of this building.
I eat one.
Elegant.
What type of fruit?
It's mangoes, dried mangoes with, like it'd be like a pure dusted chili thing over the top.
Can I toss out a suggestion?
Please.
Coat the outside of the mango in have you heard of tamarind?
Yeah, it's expensive right now, but yeah, it's a good call.
It helps the dust stick a little bit and gives it kind of a gummy candy feel.
Yeah, no, it's good.
He starts right chance.
He writes it down.
Wait, crepes?
Fuck.
I lived in Mexico and it's delicious.
You guys make crepes?
We don't do breakfast.
Oh. Well, that would explain why Guy sucks at making crepes.
He reaches into a shelf nearby and pulls out a book. This is a diary of mine back in the day. I was never able to actually get a hold of one of these books. Just talk to people who read them when I was with the Keepers. The religion was basically about how the world ended. This great, I don't know, snake or octopus or something falls out of the sky, turns the whole world to shit. And in the end, he fights religion or something. I thought it was
Sounds
bullshit.
like Mad Libs Armageddon.
Yeah. It was pretty few and far between. Hard to find because Tishvia didn't like anybody knowing about it. Which was the only reason I paid attention to it. Started hearing all this shit, dead walking. Stuff out of the forest. What you've said today. Maybe he wasn't wrong.
Did it say anything about a way to stop it?
Like I said, I got all this secondhand from books that were probably written third hand.
So is that what you were sending Flav? Yes. To find at the library at the academy?
I was hoping he'd get lucky. Old god stuff, any old religions. He's not the smartest person in the world, but he can sneak into anything. He's been gone for so long, I didn't know what happened. Thought they were all dead already.
No, those treants and elementals fucking around with everybody going into that forest.
Maybe you guys will benefit from this too. He goes to the door. Flavius, get your ass in here. It's her. You hear him march in. He's like full straight backed when he gets in here. He's wearing an apron. I want you to give me a full rundown from your mission. And I don't care that they're sitting here. Go. I set up camp in the woods so I couldn't be caught. Near the Congress, but not on. So that nobody'd see us and we had an easy way in. I snuck in without the hangers on. They weren't stealthy, sir. I can't imagine. Anyway, I get into the library, no problem. They're hunting around. I don't entirely understand their record keeping. After about 6 hours, this monster the size of a fucking house wanders in. With a bunch of goons. They locked the doors. I'm fucking trapped in there for days. I had to fucking hide in the rafters. Monster the size of a house. He looks at the three of you. Questioningly. Oh, I saw a person. Big. Armored. Quiet. Who was that? Do you know? The Lock.
The Lock. I told you he came through town.
So you hid from him. Oh, hi, sir. Did you get anything? No, sir. He kinda was looking for the same thing I was. Took it all. What happened after that? After he leaves, I wait a bit. Try to head back into the woods to find the camp, and took me another 2 fucking days to find the camp. They hadn't moved. They didn't know what to do. They just set up a bunch of fire, fighting off. They said they were fighting the trees. I believed them by that point. Anyway, we were trying to find a way out of the woods. Had a spike nailed into the center of the camp, and we'd tie a rope to ourselves, wander out, see if we could find the road. All we could find is that Congress place. We hear talking at the Congress, we wander over there. It sees this lot. So I cut my rope and I hide. The other 2 don't even fucking notice me, and they get caught. When I saw Guy was there, I just... Everything happening, sir. The stuff happened to me up north, and sir, there's stuff in a cave there. We saw it. Eggs or something. I couldn't take it anymore, sir. I saw Guy, and I knew he'd listen to you, and I darted his friend, and I told him if he didn't come with me, then I'd come alone. We have to stop looking for stuff, sir. We're just all dying. We're all fucking dying. Very good. That it? Aye. Alright. I need spinach puffs for this evening. 2 trays, go. Aye, sir. He marches out. That help or fit with you?
It tracks. There were eggs. Hadn't even gotten to that part. I think there were fucking dragon eggs out there. By the way, are those safe? What happened to those?
They've been moved. None of us know where.
Yep. They wouldn't let us touch them. And then we, well, specifically, I believe Rainbow asked the forest to move them. And then didn't that area pretty much collapsed, right?
Yeah. I basically, so the king, that like nature god, giant lizard thing, came and was talking with us. Basically convinced him to move the eggs and let us go, or else he probably would have eaten all of us.
I'm gonna
And
pretend
then
all
there
that
was an
makes
earthquake.
sense.
And so we ran.
Nature god.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking is happening. We think that there are more gods getting made, or
6.
yeah, that's the number we've come up with.
Sitting at a table across from the 6 kings.
Didn't know that one exactly, but okay. Probably tracks.
The only picture I ever saw from one of those books was torn out and passed through a family. Riche. 6 kings sitting across from 6 holy angels, rings over their heads. I think that prophet was right. I think the world's ending. So what the fuck do we do about that?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Sounds like we've got a book to find.
And some lock to make talk.
Guy, you've got a new mission.
Sir?
Do your fucking job as a keeper. I guess I'll be doing the same. Any of y'all say anything I just said outside of this room, I'll find you and cut your hands off, okay?
Are we allowed to tell the other members of our group?
Of course.
Oh, then yeah, that's fine.
Can I... do I still have all access to everybody? All resources?
Yes, you do, but you are not to talk to them. They're gonna get diverted soon. We need to find these god types and have them tracked, followed. We need to know where they are at all times.
I think we got one in town.
Won't be easy to track them. They'll know.
Maybe that's fine then. Maybe we don't care.
If I make contact, do you want me to tell them we're allies?
Tell him we don't want the fucking world to end. I kind of like the world. Made a lot of money here.
I've just started seeing it.
All right. Well, at least come in the other room. We're having steak medallions. Take a sit down. Don't worry, I didn't cut him with the same knife I cut the lawyer.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Especially in the kitchen.
Little flavor never hurt nobody.
Thank you very much for watching this evening. This was a good episode. Love
Even
seeing
with 1 round combat.
I think the combat was a little overtuned.
Yeah, it was probably a little too much. You guys couldn't quite handle the combat that we had set up for you.
Yeah. How do
Holy
we nerf
shit.
ourselves?
Especially with the balance that we did for the last time you guys fought, and then this one is just like, my God.
Marcus, you want to know a secret? I did nerf myself. If I had used Fireball, they all would have died.
I think Jay needed to use level 6 ones instead of level 3s.
Yeah, they were kind of low. We will be back Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, Thursday evening, and then back again with this on Sunday evening. Tuesday is a talk show style stuff. Wednesday is Crosden D&D. Thursday right now is Blood Moon Deadlands, Savage Worlds game run by Chad. And we'll be back with Distant Star next Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent evening.
Bye.
Good night.
Gentleness, let me dig this way.
You're gonna have to build some kind of holiday thing for Steve.
Josh, Photoshop digger claws, or what Santa digger?
Shovel claws?
Shovel claws. Couldn't remember. Shovel claws. There we go. Good night.